Hi everybody, this is Stacy with All My Magical Things, and I've got another Creative Commonplace book process video. If you don't know what commonplacing is, my definition is collecting wisdom, and that is wherever I find it, online, reading books, speakers, sermons, wherever I find wisdom that resonates with me and I want to keep it and remember it. So that, and the creative part is I use paper and stickers and paint and ribbon and anything I can find to make it pretty and colorful. That's the creative part for me. So anyways, welcome back to my subscribers. How is everybody? Glad you're here, and welcome if you're new. I hope you stick around and you enjoy what you see. I'm Stacy. I'm just new at YouTube. I think it's been a couple months now, which sounds absolutely insane to me, because if you knew how long I wanted to start a YouTube channel and I was scared to. So now it seems insane to say, oh, I've been on YouTube for a couple months now. Yeah, it's definitely weird to say and to think about, but I'm very grateful to be here. This is a lot of fun. I'm meeting such amazing human beings. Everybody's been so kind and welcoming, and I'm sure I say that in every video, but it's true, and I'm in complete awe of the people I've met. So anyways, with that being said, let's go on to our page here. The way I usually start my pages is with the wisdom. So I'll pick a quote or something that I want to put in my book, and yeah, that's where I start. And so today's quote comes from Instagram, and I already put it together so that way you guys don't have to watch me do that, and I can make sure I spell things right, because talking and trying to do it, not my forte. But anyways, the quote today says, "Be patient when becoming someone you've not been before." And the account is Tanya Markle. Oh, that's an L. Got a little shifted. That's on Instagram. And so it goes along with all the other stuff I've been putting in this book. Just learning to be brave and putting yourself out there and knowing that you're okay and you're enough. That's been the conversation on this channel the whole time, I think. But so anyways, first I have to show you, I found rolls of receipt tape, like, I don't know, there was 4 or 6 in a pack at the thrift store, and it was on sale, so it was 39 cents for all of them. So I grabbed them because I've watched people make snippet rolls for their junk journals and their creative journals, and I thought, oh, that would be cool to have some of this. Well, then I decided to doodle the other night. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes my creativity is just not showing up, and I'm just stuck and I don't know what to do. And so a lot of the times I doodle, not anything magnificent, just silly doodles. And I have a sketchbook somewhere. I'm not sure. I should have got that out. That I play around with. But this roll of receipt tape was sitting on my desk, and because I want to use it to make snippet rolls for my sewing junk journal. So it was sitting on my desk, and I looked over at it, and I don't know. And then I looked over. This is usually how it works for me when I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. I'm just looking around and stuff starts popping out to me. I seen that sitting there. Then I looked over and I seen this circle stencil laying on the other side of my desk. Yes, my desk is that messy that I can find all these things just sitting around. So anyways, I started drawing circles on a strip of this receipt paper. And I've watched a channel on YouTube called Artsy Erin, and she does art journaling in a composition notebook. She calls it art journaling, but she kind of does what I do, you know, what we're doing here. She puts quotes on it, and she uses a lot of paint and that kind of stuff. She knows how to edit. Someday soon, guys. I'm learning. I'm learning, and someday soon I'll be able to do that too. But anyways, she uses a lot of Posca pens, Posca markers. They are acrylic paint pens. Hang on, let me grab a few. These Posca markers, and they're acrylic paint and in marker form. And I was watching her while I was drawing these circles, and I thought, oh, I'm going to color those with the, paint those with the Posca pens and doodle on them. And so that's what I did. I picked out just a few colors. And as you can see, this receipt paper is really, really thin. Like it went through. But anyway, so I colored them, and then I doodled on them with a white gel pen and a black fine liner. And then I was like, okay, Stace, now what? So it sat on my desk for a little while. And then I wanted to do something with this quote, and this made sense to me. And I kind of didn't want to use my stickers, kind of like this page over here if you watched my last video, but then I did end up using a couple of my stickers. We'll see what happens here. But I was looking through, I have a box of die cuts. I used to subscribe to Citrus Twist Kits, and also I had shopped on Illustrated Fate's website, like when they have a clearance or something, because when I first started, I was doing mixed media, like doing on wood, and then you can only hang so many pictures in your house. And so then I moved on, and I was doing Bible journaling, and that's when I was in Illustrated Fate. And I have all these die cuts, like I have a whole box. Let me grab the box. This photo box that you can get at Michael's. It is filled to the hilt with die cuts. I kind of have them separated into categories, but so many die cuts, guys. And most of them are Illustrated Fate. They have scriptures on the back. Really cute die cuts. But I have all of these. Now, not all of these are completely filled. Like, see, this is my heart one. Like, they're not all completely filled. But so I was looking through those, and I was like, what can I do? And to go along with this quote, to go along with these colors. Okay, I'm trying to build up here where I'm going. This, I think, will go there. But anyways, the quote says, be patient when becoming someone you have not been before. And there are some things that I'm doing that I've never done before. And one of them is sharing my art and creativity on YouTube. And I'm more creative now. I mean, that was one of the whole reasons I started my channel, was to be more creative. The other thing, I am spin cycling. Is that what it's called? I have a spin bike, like a stationary bike. I don't know what the fancy words are for. My daughter has a Peloton bike, if you know anything about those. And it's very awesome, but it's super expensive. And I always said my whole life, I am allergic to exercise. Like, I was awful in gym classes in school, you know, like the whole things. I didn't play sports or any of that. And I always said I'm allergic. Well, I'm getting older, and I'm like, oh, I really need to start doing something. I don't want to be a frail woman for my grandbaby, you know. I want to be the best Grammy I can be for her. And she's turning 2 next month. So I've got a ways to go. So anyways, my daughter got the Peloton. It's a lot of fun. Like, the instructors on the app are really cool. And I seen that you don't have to have a Peloton to ride on the app. The app is like $24.99. I think it was like $12.99 when I started, but it's went up to $25. But anyways, so I started riding with the app. Well, I should say this. My other daughter, my youngest daughter, she had bought me a little tiny spin bike. It's gray and pink. It's really cute. It's tiny. And so I've rode on that for the last couple years. and on and off, not 100% regular. But it was getting to the point it's too small. Like I can't stand up and ride, and like they do hill climbing and all this stuff on the app. So I found one on Facebook Marketplace, and it was only $50. And so I've been riding on that. And so that's what the bike is for. Becoming someone I've never been before. I've always been allergic to exercise, and I have to laugh. I heard people always say, "Oh, it makes you feel so good. Like you know, in your head, you got a little more joy, and you know all the things." And I use it. You know, people say I use it to fight depression and all this stuff, and I never believed them. I thought it was hogwash. But did I just say hogwash? Yes, I did. But anyways, no, it's true. It's true. I have a really hard time in the fall and winter. Dark. I don't like the dark at all. I have so many lights and daylight light bulbs in my house. It's ridiculous. And that helps me. It definitely helps lift my mood and make me not so depressed with the seasonal depression. So I try to ride every day, and I am by no means a fast, strong person, but I'm trying. And the app has other things, like they have yoga, they have strength training, they have meditation, they have walking, treadmill, running, like they have all these other different things. And I've done some of the meditation. That's really not my thing, sitting and breathing. I meditate differently than that, I guess. And but I'm doing the strength training, like for my arms. I got some weights, and nothing major, 2-3 pounds, you know. Maybe someday I'll work up to 5. But yeah, it's I never thought I would say this, but it's a lot of fun, and it does make me feel better. So there's my tangent on the bike. And then I've got some washi tape again that hopefully matches. We'll see if we're going to use that. I have some butterflies I picked out of the die cuts, because butterflies and change, you know, that all goes together. And I want these to kind of stand out. So I was messing around with different colors to put under those. So I don't know, guys. Let's see how we go. I think I want to put this down the side. Yeah, I think so. I'll use more of it if I put it down the side. So, okay, let's do that first. Oh, I don't know, guys. I laugh so hard. I watch my video back before I post it, and I'm like, what? I didn't even know I said that or talked about that while I was doing it. I seem to just rattle on. I really don't have a plan on what I'm going to say when I get on here. The biggest plan I have is what you see, like the stuff out that I'm going to use, or I think I'm going to use. That's the plan. That's what I work hard on planning. And what I'm going to say, I have no idea. I mean, I know I'm going to talk about the quote or whatever, but the rest of it, I don't know. It just comes out as we go. So that's why I always talk about, you know, thank you for listening to me ramble. Because, oh, I've got glue on this. I might use that over here. We'll see. Yeah, I never know what I'm going to actually talk about. I mean, unless I have something I need, like when I did the collab, like I talked about the collab, like that makes sense to talk about, but yeah, I never know. I just start talking. I was gonna put this flower, I was thinking about putting this flower here because I had an empty space. Let's hang on to that still. Let's put this down. I think we can put it down with glue stick. It's a little bit of like cardstock. I pulled these scraps, color scraps out of that If you watched my rainbow video, Rainbows and Rambling, I think it's called, you would have seen my scrap box. And I pulled these different colors out of there. Okay. I don't know, I'm just not really feeling the stickers lately. Let's see, I think I'm going to put the bike on there. And I think I have too much glue on this page of my glue book. I'll fold that up and make pockets or something out of that. Yeah, these have scriptures on the back. This one is Matthew 28:19. I'm not a very good theologian, so I don't know off the top of my head what that says. But now I'm curious to look it up and see. Okay. Oh, I got glue on there. Oops. It's glue fingers. All right, I kind of wanted to put them like I'm just wondering, should I round the corners on this one? I love rounding corners. I love rounding corners as much as I love clear stickers. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know I talk about how much I love clear stickers. Oh, I missed a corner. Were you guys shouting at me? There we go. We got it. Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't I didn't think about a title. Usually I put some kind of title on my page. I didn't think about that. And this is the closest I could find to like representing starting my YouTube channel in my die cuts was this paint palette. Did you watch my watercolor video? Well, I mean using my watercolors. And I'm trying, I hadn't posted on my Instagram in like forever. And now that I started this YouTube channel, like I'm trying to post on Instagram. I didn't have a big enough yellow piece of cardstock, if you're wondering why I'm doing it half and half here. Yeah, so I hadn't posted on my Instagram in quite some time. And so I started the YouTube channel, and my daughter said, well, Mom, you should probably post that stuff on Instagram. And so I've posted a couple things. And I also forget to put my Instagram handle down in the description. But it is the same as my YouTube handle. It's All My Magical Things. So if you want to check out my Instagram, give me a follow and a shout out. And if you want, I'll follow you back. I love connecting with everyone. It's very cool. It is very cool. Okay, I was thinking about this butterfly up here. You can never have too many butterflies, right? It's like dragonflies. If I would have had a dragonfly, I would have put that on. I couldn't find one. I mean, I know I'm sure there's one somewhere in my stash of die cuts. Okay, now I have the washi tape. I don't know. What would the title be? Be patient when becoming someone you have not been before. I guess becoming that comes to mind for this. Hang on 1 minute, guys. Let me grab some alphas. Coming right back. All right, I just grabbed, I don't think black is the way to go. Oh, well, no, I got this in black. What am I talking about? And these are kind of cute. B, E. Just make sure we have all the letters before it. Well, I think we're going to go with these ones. Hopefully we have all the letters. And hopefully I spell it right. I think E is the most used letter in my alphas. I always seem to run out of E's before anything else. Even before A's, I feel like. Okay. I try to get all the mundane stuff out of the way before I start filming so you guys don't have to watch me write or watch my paint dry. I am working on learning how to edit. I think I said this before, I'd like to try a voiceover. That way I wouldn't have to struggle so much talking and creating at the same time. I mean, it's not that much of a struggle anymore, but it's getting better. But maybe I wouldn't be so, you know, rambly. Hi, sorry guys, my camera cut out again. One of these days, I'm going to figure all that out. And I really don't know that I'm going to put any washi on here. I think I like the way it is. I think we're going to date it. And we're going to call it good. Before my camera decides it's full of, storage is full again and wants to shut off. Alright guys, well thank you for hanging out with me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys have an awesome weekend. Doing something crafty and creative. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.